Unity Commission starts dialogue with LDP as part of meeting political parties. Jamaat submits dialogue recommendations, BNP to submit on Sunday. No more case remaining against Tarique Rahman in trial, court says lawyer. No bar in Tarique Rahman's return and politics. President removes High Court Justice Khijir Hayat on allegation of severe misconduct. Notification issued. Hello and welcome to the NEWS24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa. Those were the headlines. Now the details. The National Unity Commission began formal talks with political parties to finalize reform recommendations. The first session includes the Liberal Democratic Party LDP, led by Oli Ahmed, with 6 representatives. Over 20 parties, including BNP and NCP, have yet to submit opinions. After receiving written views, the Commission will invite parties. 2 parties will join talks Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Jamaat-e-Islami submitted its reform proposals to the National Unity Commission on Thursday morning, emphasizing proportional representation in elections. The party's recommendations covered the constitution, judiciary, public administration and anti-corruption measures. The commission stated that all political parties' suggestions are under review and differences will be resolved through discussions. Talks with 4 parties will take place before Eid, while discussions with others will follow afterward. BNP Acting Chairman Tarique Rahman is now free of all judicial cases, removing legal barriers to his return to politics. On Thursday, a special judge court acquitted him, former State Minister Lutfuzaman Babar, and 6 others in a bribery case linked to a murder trial. Tarique's lawyers claimed the case lacked evidence and hinted at legal action against the Anti-Corruption Commission. BNP Standing Committee member Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhary stated that reforms with consensus will proceed while those without it will be finalized through Parliament. After a meeting with EU Ambassador Michel Miller, he called on the government to hold elections by December, adding that the EU also desires democratic elections in Bangladesh. He also confirmed BNP will submit its reform proposals to the National Unity Commission on Sunday. The United States has welcomed the interim government's measures to ensure the safety of minorities in Bangladesh. U.S. State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce stated this during a press briefing on Wednesday. Her remarks follow concerns raised by U.S. intelligence chief Tulsi Gabbard in an Indian media interview about minority persecution in Bangladesh. Bruce reaffirmed Washington's stance against violence and intolerance toward minority communities worldwide. High Court Justice Khijir Hayat has been removed from office by the President under Article 96 of the Constitution. The Law Ministry issued a notification on Wednesday, which became public on Thursday. Justice Hayat, born in 1967, began his legal career in 1997 and became a High Court judge in 2018. He was made a permanent judge in 2020 before his recent removal. Police are interrogating Chattogram's top terror, Choto Sajjad, for 14 days after his arrest. Based on his information, a crackdown on extortionists and crime bosses is underway. His wife may also face legal action. Sajjad was arrested in Dhaka while shopping for Eid, months after threatening a police officer in a viral video. Bangladesh has been trapped in a surveillance-based system for 16 years, violating citizens' rights, says TUIB Executive Director Dr. Iftikharuzzaman. At a press conference in Dhaka, he urged the abolition of RAB and NTMC. He claimed authoritarian governments misuse power for corruption and embezzlement. Highlighting conflicts of interest in the Police Reform Commission, he called for an independent police commission to ensure accountability. Marginalized communities need extra support to be indulged in SDG implementation, says the Nagorik platform. At a seminar on the National SDG Report 2025, speakers stressed that Bangladesh has failed to assist its most vulnerable populations. They urged political parties to prioritize SDGs and voters to support commitments on the issue. Calls were also made for anti-discrimination laws and stronger efforts to curb corruption. Masked attackers claiming to be BNP members assaulted media personnel in Ibrahimpur of Dhaka during an iftar event hosted by the Jatiya Party. A cameraman from NEWS24 was severely injured while a reporter and driver were hurt while trying to assist. The attackers, led by a man named Babu, also vandalized NEWS24's camera. At least 20 people were injured and several motorcycles were damaged before the army intervened to control the situation. The leader of the Arsat terrorist group, Ataullah Abu Jununi, and his associates were arresting a flat in Sitarganj, Narayanganj under false identities as fish traders and the religious figure from Qatar. They were arrested on Monday after a raid by RAB. Police are now interrogating them in connection with 2 cases. Based on their information, 4 more individuals were arrested in Mymensingh. The court has granted a 10-day remand for the suspects. Amazon planned to lay off approximately 14,000 employees in the first few months of this year, primarily at the management level. This move will reduce the global workforce by around 13%, bringing the total number of employees down. The company is aiming to cut costs as part of the ongoing cost reduction efforts, according to reports. The Bangladesh national football team has reached India to play in the AFC Asia Cup qualifiers. The team, led by Tapu Barman, departed from Shahjalal Airport on Thursday morning. The players expressed their determination to win with a special motivation to dedicate a victory to Hamza Chaudhary, a key figure in the team's resurgence. Bangladesh will face India on March 25th at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Shillong. Before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. Unity Commission starts dialogue with LDP as part of meeting political parties. Jamaat submits dialogue recommendations, BNP to submit on Sunday. No more case remaining against Tarique Rahman in trial court, says lawyer. No bar in Tarique Rahman's return and politics. And President removes High Court Justice Khijir Hayat on allegation of severe misconduct, notification issued. And that was all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.